Hello, I'm Jordan Franklin, and today we're taking it to the hardwood, and we're going to teach you how to school your friends. This is Sports in Depth, Basketball Edition.
Madison Ives.
I'm Brittany Toth.
I'm AJ Palazzolo.
I'm Alex Headland.
I'm Tobin Reinwald.
This is Cody Vance. I'm Tyler Del Fuente.
My name is Dylan Flynn.
Basketball was created by James Naismith, a Canadian PE teacher at Springfield College in Springfield, Massachusetts, in 1891, along with the help of Luther Hasley. Originally, a peach basket was used and the players had to retrieve the ball manually. In 1946, the first professional league, the Basketball Association of America, was formed, and in 1949, the National Basketball League, another secondary league, merged with the BAA and formed the National Basketball League. In 1976, the popular American Basketball League, which was seen as more exciting because of the three-point line, merged its four best teams into the NBA. We all know basketball is one of the most popular pickup games, and here at Sports in Depth, we care about your game. So we're going to teach you how to do the perfect jump shot. So we brought in men's head basketball coach Bill Gabers and senior basketball player Tobin Reinwald.
The basic mechanics of the jump shot, we use a little acronym called BEEF.
Okay.
So the B, the E, and the F stand for something. The B stands for balance, which means we want people to be on balance when they shoot, which means your feet are going to be about shoulder width apart.
Okay.
The shooters, I'm right-handed, so my right foot should be slightly in front of my left foot,
Okay.
as you can see down at the bottom. And we always say have 10 toes pointed forward. Okay. 10 toes straight ahead so that your toes are square to the rim and your shoulders are square to the rim. Okay. Then the first E is elbow. The elbow, when you're getting ready to shoot, should be in direct line with the basketball. As you can see there, I don't want my elbow out. There's no direct line. I don't want my elbow too far in. Okay, so my elbow should be in direct line. My forearm should be perpendicular. Okay, I don't want to get back here because now I start shooting flat. I start throwing darts as opposed to shooting a basketball. Okay. There should be some air right here. There's a gap there. I should be able to put my finger there, and the ball should not touch my palm. Okay. There should be air there. The ball rests on the pads of my fingers right here. So again, there's your elbow action right there. The second E is the eyes. And one thing about the eyes when you shoot, and this messes up more shots than anything, is your eyes should stay on the target as opposed to watching the flight of the ball. Okay. A lot of people do that, and that's a hard habit to break, and you end up shooting short a lot of times if you do that. And then the F is just follow through. So now when I follow through, when I go to shoot the ball, take the ball out of my hands, okay, my elbow should lift up. My elbow should get above my eyes when I shoot. So here's my elbow at the start. It should finish above my eyes, okay, and then my follow through up at the top there should be a gooseneck. We call it a gooseneck. We also say reach in the cookie jar, hand in the cookie jar. There you go. Okay, and then I say this sometimes. Kids kind of, it's a little bit corny, but kids kind of like it. They chuckle out, especially young kids. Smell your armpit. If you can turn your head and smell your armpit, because you don't want. If you can turn your head and you can't see your armpit, then you're shooting flat. So your elbow needs to get above your eyes when you finish on the follow through, and that, in a nutshell, is the jump shot.
During an interview with Coach Heeman, we saw Coach Gabers in the background playing one-on-one with one of his recruits. Let's see if he can back up what he was saying about the technique. And he nails it. Walking with some swagger. Looks like he knows what he's talking about.
Hey there, I'm Tobin Reinwald. Today I'm going to demonstrate the perfect jump shot. Well, first and foremost, in any situation, you want to catch the ball in a triple threat. My knees are bent, I'm locked and loaded, I'm ready to catch the ball, I'm ready to shoot it. When I catch the ball, I want to have my thumbs making a backwards T, is how I've always been taught. And then as I progress through my shooting motion, I want to make sure my elbow is in line with the rest of my body, parallel with it, and I'm going up, and then I'm extending, releasing, following through, and keeping that guide hand straight like this. And then this is supposed to be kind of like a goose's neck, is what coaches refer to it as you hold that follow through. And that's how you shoot the perfect jump shot.
So let's review the perfect shot. Get in the triple threat position. Keep your knees bent, Have your thumbs formed in a backwards T. Elbow is parallel to your body. Extend follow through, keep your guide hand straight, and form a gooseneck with your shooting hand. Now that you understand how to perform the perfect jump shot, let's switch sides and look at the perfect defensive stance with Coach Gabers and Senior Dylan Flynn.
Perfect defensive position. I'd like to bring my partner, Coach Ball, in on this. Coach Ball. Coach Ball, my man. For those of you that don't know Coach Ball, good friend of mine for a long time and one heck of a basketball coach and a great person. Defensive stance, he's going to demonstrate because he's younger than I am.
Okay.
So this will be awesome. So Coach, get down in a good stance.
I'm down. Am I guarding you?
You're guarding me.
Okay.
You're guarding me. So if you'll see, he's down. Okay, his hands are going to be out. His palms are up. Now what we want is active, and we're in an office, so he's going to have active hands. So he's going to be faking at me. Okay, and he's going to have active feet, so he's going to have a little bounce. The reason he's got active feet is so he can move quickly either direction. The reason he has active hands is I don't know what he's going to do when he's poking at me, so I really got to protect the ball, and I got to be afraid a little bit. Okay, and that in a nutshell is a good defensive stance. And he's low. His head is going to be below my shoulders, and his eyes are going to be on my midsection.
Okay.
And the reason the eyes are on the midsection is I can fake the ball all I want. Okay, if he's watching the ball, he'll raise up, he'll get out of position. If his eyes are on the midsection, okay, when my body goes, my belly button goes, the rest of my body's going with it. The ball isn't attached to the body. So when people fake, you'll end up going for it if you don't watch the midsection.
Awesome.
And that in a nutshell is the stance. Coach Ball.
Good work.
Thanks. Yep.
Hi, my name is Dylan Flynn, and I'm here to demonstrate a perfect defensive stance. Every good defensive stance starts with a low base. So you want your feet slightly shoulder width, maybe a little bit farther apart. You want your knees bent. You want your hands out. Now with your hands, you want one hand shadowing the ball. So wherever the ball goes, you follow the ball. The other hand is going to be ready for a crossover. If he were to rip through, this hand is stopping that. If he puts the ball over his head, you want to crowd him. And if he brings it down into a triple threat, back off, keep your hands wide. And that's how you demonstrate a perfect defensive stance.
So let's review the perfect defensive stance. Keep a low base, keep your knees bent, hands out, one hand shadowing the ball while the other hand's ready to block and steal, and crowd the defender. As always guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Sports in Depth. I'm Jordan Franklin. I'm about to take Tobin on one-on-one.